2013 state champions from Blake Bears. We have number 9, senior forward Danny Camarisi, goaltender Tori Johnson, and Carly Lund, number 12. Carly Lund was the leading point getter of the tournament at 5 goals and 5 assists. Danny Camarisi had 3 goals and 4 assists, and Tori Johnson had 49 saves with a goal save, 88%. Congratulations.
How different of a team are you guys today from the last time you guys played? War Road coach mentioned completely different.
Yeah, it's night and day. War Road they steamrolled us the first time we played them. We were missing Danny, we were missing Hannah Randolph. There's a JV tournament at the same time, so we didn't have a 4th line. And then since then, our every single player has improved so much since that holiday tournament. You know, with Boley scoring like no other girl right now, Lundy scoring a ton, Danny continuing her ways, and then Tori's also improved every single game. So I think us as a team, we are completely different than back in December.
You feel like, I mean, obviously with Danny's presence, Carly seemed like getting some experience under her belt, and Tori, I mean, how have you just seen them each game improve? Is it drastic? Because that's only like a month and a half ago.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it wasn't overnight. It was a progression that we've done in practice, and that comes with their tenacity, their work ethic in practice, their attitude, their willingness to go beyond their comfort level. We push them pretty hard, and they respond, and that's a key. Any coach can push a player, but how the player responds to that, taking on responsibility on their own, and improving as a player, that's on them. They're doing a great job.
What about for you girls? I mean, how has this last month and a half been? Have you really seen a change in the way you guys come out to the ice every day?
I think it's just more realistic. Like, as soon as we step on the ice, we know our goal, and we have only this much time to get to our goal. And so I think that makes everyone want to improve, because at the beginning of the year, we sent our 3 goals, like section, state, and conference, and we worked hard enough to reach all 3 of them. And so I'm so proud of all of us.
Coach, War Road has a way of offensively doing what they want, and then has a suffocating defense. You clearly took those items away from them today. What was your secret?
You know, quite honestly, we wanted to play the way that we play all season, and that is to make sure we take care of business in our own end. And what we don't want to do is contain. I say it oftentimes that I don't want to contain them. I want to attack them. I want to initiate. And we did that in the defensive zone to get out. And then once we're in the offensive zone, it's pretty much no holds barred. Our biggest strength is our speed, and we have to use our speed to our advantage.
Getting out to such a comfortable lead early in the first period allowed you to kind of bring some lower lines up and rest some of the top players to finish strong. Your depth, I think, was your biggest asset today. Your second and third liners were elite.
Yeah, that's what's been the recipe all year long. And also what really helped too is being able to double and triple shift Danny. We had her at forward, then we would throw her back at D on that same shift. And so she logged a lot of ice time. So that helped us, and then having the depth is a key component as well.
It's a team deal, but what sort of case did Danny make to solidify her status as Miss Hockey this time?
I made my decision a long time ago, and she scored the winning goal in the section final to make us come here. She's a consummate leader all the time. In my mind, I'm biased. There's no question who is Miss Hockey.
Danny, how do you feel about your season? Senior going out like this?
Well, obviously my ultimate goal was to get back to the state championship game, since I haven't been to state since 8th grade, and none of us have. And I think just working with the team and everything throughout the entire year, it's just so satisfying to even be here right now and say that we're state champions. Everything else along the way is just a plus. I'm just so happy to be here with all of my teammates and to share this, because this will be a bond between us for the rest of our lives.
What do you feel your goal was, or your role on this team as a captain?
Well, I just tried my best to lead by example. Obviously, we have a great group of girls here with like Tori and Net, who saved our butt a couple times this game, and Carly and Carly are both powerhouses. They're scoring goals left and right this tournament, and we just had we have 4 solid lines actually that were able to put them out there. And I don't know, I just try and lead by example, but I think a lot of them do most of the work and made my job really easy.
What do you think makes this team so good?
I would probably say hard work. We're a very hardworking team. We always have tenacity, and like coach would come in to us between every period and say it's a 0-0 game still. So we basically went out there and took every shift as if it was still a 0-0 game, and I guess things turned out for the best for us.
Danny, did you do anything different in the way you led this team after you came back from the World Tournament?
I don't think so. I think it's been the same the entire year, but having lost such an important game in Worlds against Canada with 12.6 seconds left, I was looking for a championship somewhere, so I'm glad I got one.
And when you got home, was it discouraging to hear what had happened to your team while you were gone?
No, I had all the faith in the world in my team. I was rooting for them every second I could when I was up there, but I had all the faith in the world in them. It wasn't discouraging at all.
And Tori, I mean, what's it like yesterday? You pretty much shut down Champlin, one of the state's better scorers today, more road with Kayla up front and Lisa. What's that like knowing that you're able to do that?
I think you got to go out there with an unbiased view of every single player, and you have to play it like every shooter is going to be the top scorer on that team, because you don't want to make any other players any specialer, or it's just the game and you want to play for your team. And obviously my best asset is the team. It's not just me.
Okay, what do you think about the way she plays? Obviously, it's pretty special to shut down those type of scores.
The pressure's on.
I personally think she played unreal. Maybe one of your best games of the entire season, but it was also the team's best game of the entire season. I could not have asked for more from Tori and the rest of our teammates this game. We put it all out on the ice.
Coach Warrow's coach said it was ridiculous that Tori was on the alternative team. What do you have to say about that? And Tori, do you care? I mean, you got a state championship.
I think I've been recognized, and to me, it's just getting here. Like, that was the goal of the team, and I just wanted to be there for the team, and so that was what was important. And I know that I played relatively well. There's always little things you always think back and you want to change, but the ultimate goal was to get here, and we made it.
That's example 472 of why I love coaching this team. They're very selfless. She absolutely deserved to be on the all-tournament team, and I'm disappointed she was not on the all-tournament team. Yes, we did score some goals, but if you look back at tape, especially that Red Wing game, she was moving east to west and stopping many backdoor plays. Today she was in a great position to stop a bunch of shots. I think she should have been on the all-tournament team. And I was going to tell her that privately, but thanks for asking the question.
Can one of you talk about just the aspect of playing for your former coach, Brando, and what that meant emotionally for your team this year and what it means to win the championship now?
I'm kind of speechless about it, to be honest, but I know we've been working for probably like 365 days to get here for him, and he's taught us a lot along the way, and actually hearing our student section chant his name in the end of the game was just so surreal. We obviously have the patches on our jersey in each game before. I do think about him, and actually his daughter sent me a quote that she thinks that he would have said to us before the game, so I showed some players that, but I don't know, it's great. I'm sure he's up there cheering right now for us, or he's been cheering for us the entire year, but I'm sure he has a really big smile on his face up there right now.
What was the quote? You don't mind sharing?
It was a really long passage in a book. It was about Wayne Gretzky, after he had lost a championship game, he said something like he came back through where the other team was, I think it was Edmonton Oilers maybe, and expected to see all of them cheering and like having a party and like having their wives like kissing them, but he came back. A bunch of them had ice packs on, they had black eyes, and he said that was the reason that they were the winners and his team wasn't. And then he said he would never let that happen again, and they won the 4 after that, I think it was.
That's when they lost to the Islanders in '82.
He knows.
He was with Edmonton.
Okay, there we go. I knew they were in there somewhere.
You serious?
You feel like that was a picture of your team this year, doing whatever it takes to get back to this point?
I think so. There are a bunch of girls out there diving for pucks to block shots. There's Carly diving up there one time. That was absolutely amazing. I just think we sacrificed everything we had and put everything on the line.
I think I saw Haley out there playing without a stick for the final minute of the second series. She was skating around, blocking shots.
Yeah, she doesn't need it. She's fine. When you're as big as Haley, doesn't matter.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.